IP. It's a Colonel Nisar A. Sethi, retired. He is CAO, Chief Administrative Officer of Social Advancement Foundation of India, in Shaun Safi. He is now with us, Mr. Colonel Nisar A. Sethi. He is a very good sportsman also. At the same time, he has come here to watch the activities of International Grassroots Cup. We are really glad and we are really happy to welcome you to our studios. So you have been watching this game and this kind of grassroots competitions. We have to bring up the young children and make them professional players in the national levels and international levels. What is your suggestions in order to cherish this kind of a dream? What we have to do?
At the outset, I want to thank the organizers for giving me this honor to be here.
Thank you.
From 1977 to 80, when I was in the college in Calicut University, I used to come here for the university athletic meet, and that time this ground was a normal ground.
Yeah, that's
and the first time when we came, we didn't have even a spike to run as well as jump.
That's right.
But now I am coming here after almost 37 years, and it's really wonderful that the way things have come up.
Yeah.
So firstly, congratulations to all the organizers, the way you have been able to accumulate people from all over the country and world.
Yeah.
Heartiest congratulations.
Thank you on behalf of everyone.
I'm very happy to be here today because, it is something like having a rewind to 37 years back and my nostalgic memories. I can really feel that, from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. So thank you once again. And as far as the youngsters, the present generation, because of the advent of technology, the sports and the physical activities have come down to quite an extent. Because we have become a slave to that instrument, whether it is a mobile or a laptop or a computer.
Right.
So it is high time we should get back to nature. And we should push the children to the playground so that if you have the sportsman spirit, they will come up in life in any field.
Any field.
That is the most important thing.
Even the field of technology.
Absolutely. Any field you take, whether it is administration, whether it is IT, whether it is, leadership, anything. Because you learn from failures.
That's right. Failures
and in a game, naturally you will lose once in a while. But the amount of learning you have from each failure will take you a long way in the life.
That's a nice observation.
So it's very important for all of us to push our youngsters because they also are very good. The only problem is giving the opportunity at the right time, at the right place for the right person.
Right. So how we select the right person means there must be a selection process.
Absolutely, because we are a country of 130 crores. So naturally the competition is very high.
Very high.
And finally the winner matters. There is no doubt about it. Okay. So we should have a very clear system of selection and recruitment to the team from a very early stage, maybe from kindergarten, nursery, right? Because now the competition is so tough and stiff. So, if they come like us in colleges, the maximum you can reach is up to national level. Because my time, P.T. Usha was my junior. Okay, so I still remember in 1977. No, she is not from the same college. She's from Palakkad Mercy College. I was from SN College Natiga. But all the athletic meets we used to be there. Okay, Mercy Matthew, Anju, Bobby, so many people. So in Kerala, you would have seen the spirit is very high as far as the football is concerned, athletics is concerned, volleyball is concerned, basketball. So we are doing well, but if you give a little more push with the resources, I think the national and international level is not very far.
But yes, sir, of course, push. But of what nature? Resources of what kind?
Okay. The first thing is to get the right metal. So for that, you should have a proper system of selection. Okay, that has to be on ground. I mean, you can't do it on paper if he's a sportsman.
Performance based.
Absolutely, it has to be 100% performance based, not on any category or reservation. Sports you can't work
you
like
can't
that.
reserve.
Okay, the second thing, now the stadium which has come up here, but to come over to this stadium for a person from a village, it's a very demanding task.
Unaccessible,
Right.
isn't it?
But now I'm very happy to find the last 1 year,
Yeah.
there's so many 7s and 5s fields coming up all over
Yeah,
Calicut and Malappuram.
Oh, yeah,
Which
a
is-
lot of.
which is a wonderful
Yeah,
sign.
of course,
I
of course.
felt very happy about it.
Yeah.
And I find people praying in the night, early morning
Yeah,
there,
of course.
sweating it out.
Yeah.
So like that, you have to have various types of resources at the reach
Yeah,
and accessibility of a common man.
And the
That is more
accessibility,
important,
the
because-
accessibility is increased.
Absolutely, because now to come from Calicut to this, it took 45 minutes for us, because that much is the traffic.
That's
Earlier
right,
we
that's
used to take 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
So any person who has got a facility 1 hour away, he will not go.
Yeah.
He will think 10 times, okay, I'll postpone it. But if you have something next to your neighborhood, he will bloody well come.
Yeah, of course. When you said so far, I want to repeat the same question which I have asked to
Yeah.
my previous people also. Will India reach up to the professional levels of football and play in the World Cup immediately?
We have a long, long
Way
way
to
to
go.
go. There,
Of
even
course.
at Asian level, we
Yeah,
couldn't,
we
come
yeah.
over to any
Forget about
standard.
World Cup.
Yeah, but World Cup, I think, unless and until we have a proper plan
Yeah.
and work for it for the next 1 decade,
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
asking any racial characters preventing us for the Asians. And
yeah,
I mean
one a
Indians.
small issue is, yes, I mean,
Racial.
the genus is different. There is
Different,
no
yeah,
doubt.
Yeah.
But I feel if you have put in hard work, concerted effort,
Yeah.
international level of coaching,
Mm.
why not? Why can't we reach there?
Yeah, of
If
course.
the people from Africa and from the West Indies and such countries,
Africa,
if they
South
can come up,
Yeah, yeah.
why not
Why
Indians?
can't we,
Why
Indians?
can't we? It is
If we can
is
do
the
it in
grit
cricket,
that matters.
If we can do it in cricket, why can't we in
Yeah,
football?
absolutely, because there also physical fitness matters.
Yeah, but,
But I
does
feel-
cricket require as much physical stamina as football?
No.
No.
Maybe
Are
not.
we lacking
maybe
there?
not.
That's my question.
Maybe not. So that can be developed.
Develop.
What
Okay,
is so
right.
difficult? Physical fitness can't be developed.
Can
We
be.
can develop.
Yeah, but we
But-
can overcome the racial characteristics.
Yeah,
you know.
that you can, provided you have the grit and determination, you can reach any
Yeah.
objective.
The old saying, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah,
Goes
absolutely.
good here also, is
Absolutely.
it?
There is no doubt. But
Yeah.
we have a mindset,
Yeah.
and maybe people are coming to this field a little late.
Yeah,
We'll have to go and pick up the early. But
yeah. So being from the Fauj, you served as a camel.
yeah,
in a high
I was
office,
33 years. I served the
In
Indian
which
Army.
department or
I was
regiment?
initially with the 4 Kumar Regiment Infantry.
Folkmore Regiment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thereafter, because of my injury, I was transferred to the
that's
Army
right.
Service Corps.
Service.
Yeah,
Yes,
correct.
yes.
We have a lot of excellent teams in
Yeah,
football,
that's right.
hockey. We are the national winners also.
In the civilian training as well as the services training,
Yeah.
is there any difference as far as football is concerned?
The services, the only difference is we have a proper discipline there.
Oh, yeah,
And
of course.
any place, if you have to reach
Discipline
the top,
comes first.
discipline is the basic.
Yeah, you
If
don't
you
have
have
to
a
teach
foundation,
them.
you can build. If
Yeah,
you
that's
don't have your foundation strong,
You
you
cannot.
cannot build.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
So Army, because of that rules and regulations, because we come under the Army Act and Army rule,
Yeah.
so we have no choice.
Discipline
But
comes
again,
as a default.
yeah, but again, the problem is our entry is after 18 years.
18 years.
So
Oh.
if you go and pick
Grassroot
up
level.
people at the grassroots level
Yeah.
at an early stage,
Yeah.
I think
No problem. No, you can continue.
I think we can reach the goal. We can reach the goal.
Of course, the kind of training which we are giving, the kind of selection process, a lot of controversies, forget about the controversies, but the process. A true process has to be a true process. Where are we lacking in getting the children from the grassroots level?
The first thing I felt
Yeah.
was, looking for the right people
Yeah.
at the right place.
Yeah.
Now, if we go to Wayanad, I find there are people in Wayanad who live in the mountains.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They're very tough people. But unfortunately, because of the lack of accessibility, they are not even seen.
That's true.
They're
that's
not
right.
even
They are
seen. So
trained by the nature.
absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
right,
So
that's
if you pick them at
You-
an early stage.
So you are saying that we can get a good footballer in the national or international levels from Wayanad tribes?
Why not? Why
Uh-huh,
not?
uh-huh.
I mean, if you give it a try,
Yeah.
1 out of 10 will come.
Will come.
There is
That's
no
enough.
doubt
that's,
about
that's
it.
a good ratio.
That's a good ratio.
And from Malappuram also we are getting a lot of
yeah,
players.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Now
Because-
even grassroots levels also we have some promises from Malappuram. How can we go about with it? We can't be choosy from. We cannot be doing partisan relations to these people. Even then,
Absolutely.
good boys must be selected and promoted. What we must do.
The first thing is that we should have a totally unbiased selection.
Yeah.
Because I have seen so many places when the selection takes place, the relationship, the recommendation, nearer to the political people that matters.
That's right.
Which is not correct.
Yeah.
We should totally curb that. It should be totally based on the capability of that person.
Yeah.
If he is good, take him. If he is not good, leave him.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
That's very important.
And then give the right
then
training.
Give the right training, physical and the technical training and the specialist training.
Yeah.
We can divide into
Do you mean
three.
to say that we have to invite foreign trainers and coaches?
Why not? I mean,
or Indian trainers and coaches, especially from the military side.
If they are good enough, please take them.
Yeah, from the
but
military
if
side.
some of the area they are lacking, why not go for? Because if you have opportunities available, exploit it.
Bring it.
Why not?
That's right.
I don't say we should go for foreign, but if you have enough trainers good enough for this, please take them. If you find they are not up to the world standard, get another person.
Take
a consultant. Why not?
That's right.
Because
apart from the coaching methods, apart from the present coaching method, there is no much theory and psychology classes. Do you mean to say the introduction?
I want to stress on one point. The psychological training is very, very important for any sport in the present world. Because when the stress, when the pressure is there, he should be able to perform to the best.
Yeah, that's right.
So how will you do it?
Irrespective of the pressure.
So he has to undergo. That is one of the good point of army.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
during our training of 2 years, we are broken physically and mentally.
And repeat again.
So then you find that you only listen.
That's right.
Listen to the order. Okay.
It's a kind of unlearning and relearning, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Right. Even in sports also we must initiate that kind of disciplinary measures, isn't it?
Without discipline you will not reach anywhere.
Yeah. That is one of the important points the military always stresses on. Yeah, that is whole school in civilian life also.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it.
Of course. And apart from that, you have seen the young boys. What special aspect which you have noted is plus, and what negative aspect which hampers the growth in these kind of children from this locality and from the players who have played here?
Firstly, I felt that the physical fitness level is not up to the international standard.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
First thing.
Is it a problem with the bringing up?
No. First thing is, the bringing up also matters of the lifestyle. Because of the junk food.
Yeah, junk food.
That is, and unfortunately we can't buy good vegetables, we can't buy good fruits, we can't buy meat, we can't buy chicken, anything. Because it is all adulterated. So that also matters as far as the fitness goes, because his health is always affected. He's not getting even pure air to breathe.
Yeah, so apart from as a military man, as a colonel, apart from the sports arena, you have got something from the field of social sciences, an advice rather to the business people and agriculture farmers to in the matter of producing food. You have got something to say?
We should go for farm fresh food. Without using the pesticides and the chemicals. And go for herbal. Because otherwise we are going to kill each other. Because
you're killing your own brother and the brother kills you back.
And if I am a chicken dealer, I am adulterating that, giving it to you. You are a meat dealer, you are adulterating, give it to me. The other person is dealing in vegetables, and he's also buying the other things from
So high time we introduced a policy for ourselves, isn't it? Social policy.
That government has to take a stern action. Because only government can do that. We can't do that.
If other countries are doing it,
why not?
Why can't we?
We have a organization, authority, food safety authority at Delhi.
That's right.
They should be strong enough.
Even army has a food research institute, isn't it?
Absolutely. We have got.
You've been in the army or army? Right. So okay, sir. So we are hopeful that these young boys can grow up, the acceptance of football will increase, and people like you can give a lot of training and advices and counselings to this budding soccer players.
I'm very happy and I'm honored, and I wish all of you and all of them all the very best, and God bless. And we should be able to represent in the World Cup in the next decade. Next decade. 10
years is a long time. Even then. Okay, Japan has predicted it. they will become in 2030 or so. Anyway, India also will become in football also.
There is no dearth for manpower
that's
here.
no dearth. We are 130 billion people.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we
So
hope for the best. And God willing, we should reach there.
So we are really happy we got an enthusiastic observer of sports, an expert. And apart from what we have told and what I have asked you, you got something else to say to the society in general and to the players in common?
Firstly, to the society. Because we are becoming too selfish. Each one of us. We are getting into a cocoon and we will finally break up.
That's right.
That's what's going to happen. Because there is no patience, you know, there is no feeling towards your fellow beings. Everybody wants to, you know, gain something out of whatever he is doing. Without realizing we are a social being. We can't survive without a society. Okay, so that is my first. So please feel and do good for others, for the humanity. Finally, that matters. One day, I and you will leave this world.
This world,
we
living nothing
came
else.
empty-handed,
And
we
we'll go
empty-handed.
That's right.
Okay.
So why should we worry?
As far as the players are concerned, put in your best, focus yourself. Yes, if I have to reach there in the next 20 years, I have to go one step by another step. So plan, take feedbacks, correct yourself and go forward. Then go forward.
That's
and
right.
God willing.
Very good advice.
But
very
on
good
the
advice.
point, they have to take care of their health.
Of course.
No injuries. Because once you are injured, coming back is very, very difficult.
As far as daily food intake is concerned, you may be doing something in military. You'll be following a pattern. As far as these young boys are concerned, what must be the food pattern? I'm not asking of dietetics, but the general beliefs and concepts which you can share.
We must have a balanced diet.
Firstly.
Okay, you should have, as per the requirement, after the medical person tells you, for this player, this is the requirement. So that much of calorie has to
must
come
go in.
And how much you have to burn, that also you have to see. Fluids, juices, fruits, vegetables, salads, meat, fish, all are required. But should be a balanced diet. Then only you will be able to come out with flying colors.
That's right. Health also prevails.
Absolutely. Without that, you can't.
You can't. Any profession. Forget about sports people.
Absolutely.
But sports people require a higher calorie diet, isn't it?
Naturally, because you're burning out more calories.
More calories. So it has been a nice observation as a sports person. And as a philanthropist also, your observation has been really acceptable.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I respect you. I salute you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. It's all your kindness, and any little help or anything I can do, it will be my pleasure.
We'll be contacting you. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bless the prayers. Okay, we'll pray together. Thank you. Thank you.